Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go from the Superdome. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set. Ready, team. Protect.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Get set. Go ahead. Ready, team.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Exiting the pocket right. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
Three plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap for Tua. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Williams going to throw on the first play. Open man, that's Luther Burden. Oh, yeah. He'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Hey, we got to push it up. We got to push it up. We got to push it up.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will score. DJ Moore. Touchdown Bears. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. The kick is good. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Solo left.
On first down, Tagovailoa. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Kayvon Thibodeau getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
At the 20-yard line.
I just want to rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's complete to the rookie from Clemson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone.
Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he's in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears move out on top, 14-0. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Watson, Oscar.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. He's got his man, that's Olave. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Tua to throw again. That's complete. It is Foster Moreau. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Saints. It covers 51 yards.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors, and if you threw them the ball, they had very sure hands. But what we're seeing now is the ability to get deep and add layers into the secondary as a pass-receiving threat, and not only do damage before they catch the ball, but so many of these guys have tremendous ability after the catch.
Second and 7 at the Bears' 10-yard line.
Second down, they need 7.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Ready. Ready, team. Let's go. Out.
Throwing is Tua. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New Orleans. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Makes the score Bears 14, Saints 7.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 33, here's second and 6. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On second down, it's Williams. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and 6. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. Gonna look deep, looking for more.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. He made sure that return was not going any farther. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 5.
21G. Ready?
From the gun, here's Tua. That's going to be incomplete. And he'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Third and
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
2 and now on 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Santos, good on the extra point. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Bears off to the early lead. More from New Orleans after this.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
TX. Hey, get set. Hey.
2 and now on 1st down. He'll let it go deep left sideline. Now right on the heels of the pick 6, he is intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner, and now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field, and he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
What is it on? Here we go.
Off play action. Here's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback, seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
What is it?
Burden, the man on the move. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Danny Stutzman there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Now Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Now a 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That one intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Riley. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
In motion, it's Odunze. Here comes Swift. They toss it right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Here's Williams. Got the hook up there to Odunze. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He'll swing this out to Swift. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion, it's Odunze. On 1st down, it's Swift. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Pete Werner there to make the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 9 yards to
He's
go.
usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that. all too often, and when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. Throwing is Williams. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Williams. Out to his right. That's to the right side and incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll be second and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal. In motion, it's Odunze. Throw it again. It's Williams. Moving left. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this third down and goal. Williams to the air once more. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on fourth and goal. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
On first down, here's Tungo Bailoa to throw. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Now a run on first down. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third and 1.
Saints going to use their second timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Third and a yard.
Go ahead. Hey, 21 T8.
Out of the gun, Tungo Bailoa. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Hey, get set. Out.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have a Saints first down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
39-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Good. Corner, long. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Set.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. Ryland's kick is good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Devon Dodger there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. Moore going in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. To the right side. Caught by Burden. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. This is 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
The drive will start on the ground. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Ready. Turbo 2, ice jab. Ice jab. Turbo 2, ice jab.
On the toss, they'll run. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Yards leads to third
Well, they
down
certainly didn't allow the
and
loss
14.
on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
Solo left Zion. 21G, 21G. 20, TX.
Third and long. Here's Tua. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts third and 14.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
7 brings up second and 3 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's second down and 3.
Right here.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2 yards.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Swift trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of
A little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
a 2-yard pickup.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Bears. It's his second touchdown of the year. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
7-yard line.
A pistol set with Tagovailoa. Right side, he's got Moreau. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
10 yards.
It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Tua. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
In motion, it's Odunze. They will run it over center with Swift. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Bears first down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll go again with Swift, and he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Alontae Taylor is there for the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Saints' 28-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. In motion, it's Odunze. Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Escaping to his left. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Little miscommunication there, now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
That's good for the Saints.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Tua. This one complete to Palmer. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Down right at
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
It is 3rd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Carl Granderson. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Now Williams. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Griffin. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Saints. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Tua. He'll swing that out wide, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Here's Gibson. He'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run here with Gibson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. That pass is caught by Burton. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Hey, 21. Hey. 18. 21G, 21G. Hey. Solo left Zion. Watson, Oscar. Get on.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Now he'll air one out, and that is incomplete.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession, and I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
On second down, here's Tagovailoa. Open man down the field, it's Olave. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Long. Longer, long.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Back deep for Olave. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Yards on the play. That's another Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 6.
Throwing again, it's Tua. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Watch the motion,
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Ready. 21G.
They snap it to Tua. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Bears. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They're right here. 18. Out.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua on the run to the right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion. Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
Ready? All right, go ahead, go. Ready? Get out.
From the gun on third down, Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line.
All right. 20, T. What's it? Hey, I got him.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Ready, T.
One last throw here for Tua. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.